Hello and welcome to episode 52 of our Midlands map. A little heads up of what's happening today. Possibly you could tell by the thumbnail and the title. If it's something like freight starts rolling out or something less cheesy, then we're doing freight today. Hopefully going to get it running. It'll be our first rail freight on the map. I don't think there's anywhere else that is doing freight at the moment. Look at that, there's a plane going by in the background. It's perfect. No trains, but there is a plane, and there's going to be more planes as we progress through the series too. So guess the station. What is this? Where is it? Many of you guessed it right. There was a huge clue. Two huge clues, and that was the short cross-country service pulls in at the same platform both ways, even though there's two platforms, and it is Water Orton, of course. We'll zoom out here and I'll prove that. There we go, Water Orton. We have 3 people waiting. One going to Nuneaton from here. Really? How are you getting there? Are you going to go... Oh, that's right. No, Nuneaton's down that way. Right, and Birmingham New Street. Hinckley as well. 2 to Hinckley. There we go. Andre Doria is our station master again for the second time of this series. And there's your little house. Episode 52, which is today. And there's your little car. You're kind of stuck in there a bit. The car, by the way, does fit down there. Just about. So have fun parking that. You do have a bench. So you can sit there and read the paper. Or you probably don't do that these days. What would you do? Look at your phone. I've finished off some more detailing here. Just put a brick wall along there and a retaining wall there. So, shall we get on with it? The motorway to nowhere is still a motorway to nowhere. Another freight area. Talking of freight. We should possibly utilise this soon. It's going to be the one serving Birmingham. The centre of Birmingham, just there. And there's our returning cross-country service. And there it goes. Let's bring this up, shall we, in case we get any surprises. I have been working on extending the line north of Coventry. Not the line, come on, Grand, pull it together. It's a great start. The motorway, which is important because it heads to where we are over there. If you can see all our freight up there, there's a few more. So this is the M6, and it now heads and terminates all the way up and meets the M1. We'll go and take a look at that. What I wanted to say was, shall we check on Coventry and see how things have progressed? Are they using the ring road? Do you know, well, I've still got to finish this bit. It's going to be some nice concrete to get it looking a bit more Coventry. They've started building their houses down here. That is absolutely perfect. It doesn't seem like they've wrecked too much. We have people waiting for the bus. Where are you going? King's Road. Not very far away, just a local commute. There comes the bus. Here comes the bus, even. There comes the bus. Ooh, look at that. Money we do not really need while we've got it turned off. We might turn it on at the end of the season. Once we finish the map and watch everything crumble. There we go. We have 2 people on there. I love this. I love that we got buses. I love that we're about to have freight. Freight's going to be important. There is another cross-country service. We're in the right sort of area for cross-country, aren't we? Oh, it's looking wonderful. I'm liking this. Hang on, we didn't even look to see if they were using. Sitting a bit silent as they build. You go, Coventry, you go. Are they using this ring road? I don't even know. He must have been. I don't know which way he went, but he's definitely using the ring road. These guys all are. Yeah, this bit seems to get used quite a bit, which is nice. As long as it's got some... Ooh, we've got some houses down here. Oh, that might get them using it. They're going to travel somewhere. Someone. Where are you off to? To work. He does travel with lines when he goes shopping. He goes to Bedworth, which is all the way up there. So, our freight there is a reason we're hanging around here. We are going to deliver freight because we don't have a freight in at Nuneaton or anywhere near there. We could possibly do it there, but it's kind of at the wrong angle. I was thinking of taking it all the way from our DIRFT centre up there. There's a reason why I called it that. Thank you to the guy that used to work there in the comments. I've forgotten your name, so that's awkward. But anyhow, we're going to be there for a while. I'll give you a mention in the next episode. Just give me a prod. Yes, anywho, this is where we're going to be delivering food. The reason I want to do this is I want to drop off food from over that way. Distance is a thing. The mechanics of the game. We want to start using the mechanics of the game. So our freight service is going to come through here, up there, and drop off food and maybe some other items. Not goods. They got their own goods factory here. They do make steel. They might pick up steel or have trains picking up steel from here too. I don't know. That's for the future, but we can definitely drop off food. Now, for now, I would like them to drop food off at all these sort of places. Definitely Coventry, Bishopsgate, Radford. I don't know how to pronounce that. Coundon? I mean, it looks like the beginning of Count, so I'm going to say Coundon. Falls Hill and Longford, maybe Bedworth, because this kind of needs... This area, Coventry here, needs to kind of do that shape, and then there's a little gap before Nuneaton. So shall we get on with it, and I'll stop waffling. We're heading up this way, so this line's going to get some freight running on it. We are going to have freight heading up that way. I just don't know how we're going to drop it off. Maybe we can have a freight area up here. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can drop it off here. That's a possibility, and have it delivered by truck, because Nuneaton's a long way away from our DIRFT area. The reason it's called that, it's just an abbreviation. Not abbreviation, what do you call it? An acronym. There we go. It is Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal. That's our south reverse here. Someone mentioned in the comments they would like to see some shunting operations. I think that will be okay. What I think we'll have is a tank pushing a loco around. Just doing some weird stuff. I've put in... Oh, it's changed as well. Look, we've got the little bridge here now. I've had to sort of improvise a touch, as we do. This was an absolute nightmare. This. Oh, it was awful. If we've got to touch this at all, we're in trouble. Which is why I've blocked the AI from doing anything around here. Thank you to a few people who pointed out that flexible train station. I didn't have it enabled. I've had it since it first came out, and I forgot to re-enable it. That means we now have no buildings here. Doesn't work for here, but that's fine. We can have one sort of warehousey building. Right, so we've got Dunsmore Farm, Dunsmore Home Farm. We've got Magpie Lodge Farm, and we also have Perry Limited, who are scaffolding. So I thought, scaffolding, building materials. Not quite the same, but it'll do. It could have had steel. We need to set up trucks first. Do you know what we don't have? We do not have a depot, a road depot. We're going to use this depot, and we're going to do the stuffs, sending them out there and see if that works. Good luck with that. Me? So where should we put a depot? I kind of like what you're doing here, sort of. This is a roundabout. That's a roundabout. This is the A5 now. It's supposed to be a single thing, but I had trouble getting it over there. Obviously, we're all squished in. Everything's way bigger than it should be. We've got to somehow go under here too. Ooh, we have a new bridge just there, which I forgot to put in. It's on a bit of a slant. Without further ado, because I am really getting distracted, we need to pick a place. And this seems the best place to have, like, a depot for vehicles. Because, I mean, it's a big old industrial area, isn't it? Or rail freight area. So it will just be another building that we can have. I mean, will it fit in there? That will be iffy. We could have it off the road. Off the road works. Make it look like it's part of this area. Also, once these factories get up, they're gonna start filling out with buildings. That is going to be amazing for us. There we go. That'll do us. I like that. Official episode, even though that's not smoothing much, is it? Because we haven't... Oh, there we go. Official episode just there. Do you know, I'm really excited for today. That's why I couldn't stop talking. Normally I just get on with things, but today it's all about getting our first freight on. Okay, going a bit crazy with the smoothing. So shall we pause it quickly? And then we'll set up a new line. I'm looking forward to this. Right, we're going to have yellow. In fact, we should really keep the line manager up and just see what we can see. This is just my colouring scheme. Garish yellow. We'll start with the corn. And what is this? It's going to go from Dunsmore Home Farm. And for now, it's going to go to... Oh, this is Eddie Stobart, by the way. I'm wondering what we can do for that. I wouldn't mind another industry down here somewhere. Possibly. I don't know. Eddie Stobart could be goods, but we could have something different. Okay, still distracted. Wonderful. We need to get to here. That one reaches it. So we'll go with that. So that is... we got it. There we go. Dunsmore to Upper Crick isn't going to be... What do we call this? I guess we can use the DIRFT food processing. DIRFT Tesco. There we go. That'll do us, won't it? Right. Then we need this again. No, we don't. Don't be silly. Why would you do that? This is where I realise I've forgotten how to play. One there, one there. Because we need to get it living and breathing. One of the beauties about Transport Fever, rather than a model railway, is you can breathe life, actual life into it, or virtual life, which is a real struggle to do with a real model railway. I mean, there are ways with the cars running around on the little tracks, and you can have your people frozen in time. Dunsmore cattle, or livestock would be better, wouldn't it? Dunsmore livestock to DIRFT Tesco. There we go. Well, we've got that one going for us. Let's get that one moving. So take it off that. We get to play with Onion Jack's new Volvos, by road vehicles. We want freight. Now the Volvos, yes. These are going to be carrying our grain. So we only want grain on these. They take 20 because I've got the double capacity model. Is it double? I think it's double capacity. We're going to have them the lovely garish yellow, so we know what they are. I think we'll only need 2 for now. Just relaying backwards and forwards. Maybe 3 later, we'll see. We'll set that. The reason I got it paused is because I want them to all come out at the same time. Sort of. And then we want cattle. I don't know which one takes cattle. Livestock, I should say. Ah, there we go. Livestock, 10 and 10. Wood livestock again. Right, so we got that. These are the LV66 box van and dumper. 2 of those. Set line all. Right, we've got our first ones set up. Now what we need to do is the same thing again. But this time we're heading to here. So let's give us a couple of lines. We want 1 yellow. And we want 1 brown. And we'll go from here. We're still going into here. We're going to share. Shares is. It will mean some of them will overlap, but it shouldn't be that busy. It doesn't really matter. This will be... It's not quick transfer, is it? This will be... Is it mag... Yeah, there. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it what it's called. Magpie Lodge Farm. Brilliant. There we go. It's fun to actually play the game. I'm enjoying this. I've missed playing the game, as I say occasionally. But at the same time, I'm excited to get some freight running around our map, and it's just gonna really liven up our cab rides eventually. And just when we come to play the map, play around with it. Line 2, you are Magpie Lodge Farm to DIRFT Tesco. So that's that one done, and we'll do the same with this one. Into here, it's a bit crowded, I know. Magpie Lodge Farm. Wait. Well, yes, that's what it will be. We just want Magpie Livestock. That would be better. Livestock 2. I got my naming conventions wrong, and we've only done one, but it, you know, it didn't take long. Should we name this one correctly? At least they've been working on this, so it's easier to edit. This one would be grain. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the same again then. We'll get some more of Onion Jack's Volvos on the go. And then all of a sudden, things are going to be... I mean, they're not going to do much at the moment. We got no end product. Although, it might start dropping off to Crick there. Which will be fine for now. We're going to try and move Crick around a bit. A couple of those. Set line all Magpie. And then we'll get the box van. And it's probably not cows, is it? Considering it's called livestock, it's probably... well, more than likely going to be chickens or something. Chuk-chuks. There we go. Couple of those full of chuk-chuks. And we'll set line. I don't know why I'm calling them chuk-chuks. I never do. Right then. Shall we look at our new Volvos coming out? That'll be great. Watch it crash. I've never had a problem with these. Here they come. Oh, they've got GT Logistics on the side. Well, is it GT Logistics? I can't remember what I'm called. That's right, GT Transport. Because we also do passengers. Logistics. Although passengers are logistics, they're all going that way. That's interesting. No one wanted to go that way. You could have gone this way. No, just gone down there. I guess they've got a plan. Off they all go. They're lovely trucks, these. I'm just going to say. Especially with GT written all over them. Look at them. It's been a long time since we've seen these. Last time we saw these was... on the East Coast mainline map. So they're all doing that. They've not spread out. They're all kind of... oh, maybe they have. So we got that running. This eventually will start production. But what we need to do to ensure that does happen... we're going to need a rail line. And this is going to be where Tesco's food is happening. Right then. Shall we do it? Shall we get our first freight line going? Let's... it is Colas... is it going to be Colas Rail? I don't know. Should we just do it the colour of what it is? It would be food. Which happens to be quite close to Colas Rail. So, yeah, I think we should stick with my usual colouring scheme, which is this for food. So I know which lines are taking what. It might get confusing in the end. We'll see. Okay. So you're starting here. Now, we're going to have to get out on the main line. Coming this way. And we don't have a crossover. I'm going to have to put the crossovers on. I must have forgot. The only way we can do that, then... we should really have a turnaround here, shouldn't we? It seems a bit... oh, no. Let's have... oh, you know, I don't know now. I'm kind of tempted to have it here. Because that seems a bit crazy to go all the way down there. But then we're going to have all sorts of issues down here. We've got no signalling either. Oh, this might be a little more tricky. Do you know what? We're going to go this way. And then we're heading up to... goodness me. This is a journey, isn't it? We're heading up to here. To Upper Kersley. Now, then we're going to have to come back... to the south reverse again. So we should have This side for exit and this side for entrance. I know. Isn't it crazy sauce? I like the way they've separated here. I'm not sure how this is going to work. This is going to be an absolute nightmare to figure out. We could have them avoid that way round. Maybe when they're leaving, entrance would be this one. And going in to this area would be the middle one. So then, guys, how bad do you think this is going to be? Oh, I've put one here. I must have forgot to put one up here. Okay, we can fix that, can't we? Let's get you on. We'll have it here. Just there. No catenary just yet. Doesn't have to be quick. Beautiful. We've stopped all of our complaining. So this will be DIRFT food, DIRFT Tesco 2. We don't need to call it food. Oh, we should, shouldn't we? Oh no, because it... Well, yes, Tesco food. There we go. Tesco food or grocery would be better, wouldn't it? Tesco grocery. I mean, even though it's food, but we'll pretend it's doing other things. To Kersley? Coventry? Kersley. I mean, that's where it is on our map. So there we go. Brilliant. Sort of. Let's see what sort of disaster area we've got going on. We've got it playing, because I want to put these on. We obviously don't need to deliver, technically. I mean, if we deliver here, it's going to deliver food to all these places. I would like them to share them out. Look at all the little houses down here. Oh, you guys are awesome. Look at you go. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, we need to find a proper name for this, though. But let's check. How are we doing? It doesn't matter which station. There. Do you do this bit right? Yes, you do. That's beautiful. We're going to have more signalling on here, aren't we? We're going to have a bit of signalling on the viaduct. One way. We'll go without semaphores. Let's make sure that wasn't being put on the road. Look, they kind of stick out the... Oh, I love that. That's amazing. There we go. Bit more blocking involved. Because now we're going to have freight on the... interweaving with our passenger service. It doesn't really matter what they do here. Or does it? We should look at our other lines, shouldn't we? Yeah, that's fine. You can go there. What are you waiting for? Oh, we have... Oh, no. What are you actually waiting for? Oh, you're going that way? You're going this way. Oh, I see. Yep, no, that's fine. That's fine. We should possibly have a little bit more blocking going on down here too. And if we put it in there, I know we've got to have to update these. If we put that there, that will make sure we're not holding up in the station too much and they can queue around here because we've got this one-way section, which is a thing. It does have some passing loops in there. That heads all the way down to Royal Leamington Spa. Okay, back with our freight. What are you doing round here? Probably the correct way. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'll take that. And party. Hello, train. I don't know whether we need to do that. Yes, we do. Yeah. You know what? That bit kind of works. Are these one way? Yes, they are. This bit, is this how this would do it? I think it would, right? I think that's how it would do it. We're coming down that way. We're staying on the right side. No, you would not do it like that. You silly sausage. There's no need for you to do this bit. This little wiggle here. We could have another short blocking, but I'm a bit worried. No. Is that one way? No, it's two way. Actually, are we ever going to use that as two way? I hope not. So we're going to have a waypoint then. That would be the sensible decision here. We'll just have one of these sat there somewhere as a waypoint on the side of the track. Oh, I've lost the line. Bring that up. Didn't want to get rid of that yet. So that is after Upper Kersley. You want to come... We'll find a better name for that eventually. Want to come... There we go. That's better. Don't do silly things. Okay, then you're heading into here. We're going to need some actual signals in here. Otherwise, we could have a few problems. I think we're going to have problems with signals. I would kind of like this one, the opposite way round. Why have I got containers? I can't just throw them on the track. That's not how freight works. We could have them as waypoints. But, you know, I fancy them one being here. Would that make sense? This would be... No, I said this one's going that way. Now it seems to make more sense to come here. Okay, it's going to have to be two-way. This one. Go there. Make this one, this section here two-way. If we go like that, and if we go like that, that blocks us a little better. And you're already kind of doing it, so I like that. So, I like that, and I like that. Shall we see how that works? I mean, once we get more and more trains, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. As long as they're waiting back there, I don't mind. And as long as you're going that way, that's fine. In fact, I'd like this as the entrance to this yard area all the time. Meaning this is forever going to be one way. This is needed. This is a puzzle, isn't it, guys? This is a puzzle. Good job, game, for working it out, though, Brats. You're pretty cool at that. Let's do two, so it's not doing the same one each time, and then we'll have actual signals here. Not one way though. One there and one there. Okay, they're two way and one here. So what's the odds on this not working? I would say quite high. We need a signal to get on the main line, but it might interfere. I guess you technically have it here, right? But you sometimes want train. Yeah, that's going to interfere all sorts. We can't have that. I mean, you could have it here, a main semaphore here, which would technically take you out onto the main line. Let's do that. Let's do that. I would like some mainline access signals somewhere. They're normally the main signals. There we go. And then we can do the same with this one, I think. We'll have to put them one way again. That's alright. That's to get onto the main line. I mean, it can be to shunt around the yard too. This is a bit of a different one, isn't it? Today's episode. Now, before we get going, the London Euston to Birmingham New Street, which goes now all the way to Rugby. However, you are going to not go there. I can't remember what line it is. I actually want you after Coventry. Oh, let's pause this a second. After Coventry, I want you to come in to here. I'm not sure which line they use. Let's bring up that. Let's make them use 2. No, not 2. They're using 2. Let's make them use... Can't use 1. Oh, that was the wrong one, you plonker. Ah, what did I change there? Was it Coventry I changed? Oh, probably Canley. Okay. We'll find out soon, won't we? I want this to use 1. There we go. I'll tell you why. I've put in a temporary crossover here, because let's get some trains involved down here. Look, there we go. I did a little work at Long Buckby, but now we're heading... Oh, that's not where you want to be. No, you want to be after Rugby. There we go. Long Buckby. Then you're coming back in this way, and this time you're heading to this station. Oh, don't know which platform we should be for here. We're going to stay on that one. I like the look of that. Shouldn't we be going across the top, technically? We're going to have to keep remembering this, aren't we? We need to go via that. Yeah, we should go over the top, really. Are you all afraid of this one? So, coming in from Long Buckby, you want to go that way. Because I'd like you... That's the one, isn't it? Shouldn't our freight service do that, actually, as well? Yes. Yes, it should. I'm glad we did the passenger service then. Yeah, let's get our freight service. Absolutely, we should be going across the top. I don't know whether freight does. I certainly wouldn't imagine it crosses the main fast line there, the Northampton bypass on the West Coast main line. I don't see it doing that. That would be after south reverse. I want you to go via that signal, even though we're facing the other way there. Which means we should possibly put a signal here, shouldn't we? But two-way. Or should it be one-way? Well, that would... No, that would not make that one pointless. I would like this signal to be one-way. Don't think anything turns around here. There we go. Yes. Yes. Shall we get the trains on? Can anybody remember where our yard is? I was just at it. We've got to use the... this new line, haven't we? The Rugby Colas departure line to get our freight trains on. We're only carrying food at the moment. My thoughts are we'll eventually carry, look, cup of tea while I put my thinking shoes on. We run a lot of mixed freight and take small bits of freight all around the map. Don't know how that's going to work out. If I remember correctly, the game doesn't like that, and it won't usually spread it out. Alright guys, it's the moment of truth. We're only going to have, I know this is going to be possibly a bit of a letdown by the end, we're only going to have one train. Here we go. We want a locomotive. We want our biggest, baddest, beefiest freight train. LMS Fury, that sounds kind of like a passenger machine. Passenger machine? Passenger loco. The engine was built upon the chassis of the Royal Scot class. Baby Scot. See, I thought the Royal Scot was the passenger service. Yeah, look. Required for medium... Oh, I like this. I like the Patriot. Might have to put that on some of our passenger trains. Maybe cross-country. And we have these Fowlers as well. But they, to me, look like passenger trains. Suburban, well, there's the Royal Scot. Oh, goodness. The Crab was... Yeah, do you know what? We're going to go with this because it's got the best tractive effort and the best power. And we need a big beast, don't we? Okay, let's do it. We're doing it, guys. We're having a fury. That's all the train enthusiasts and rail train spotters and historians of locos probably going, no, do not do that. That is an awful selection. Well, we've got it for now. We don't have much in the way of food wagons. We've got steak cars galore. These are nice. We could take GW. That's cattle. We don't want cattle. That's cattle. Cattle. Goods wagon. Takes food. We could have that. That takes 8. We've got a bigger one up here. That takes 24. And if we just have the unbranded ones, can we colour them? Do you know what? Let's take these. We'll have these taking food. That's what we're doing at the moment. We're going to have a few that... The stock colour. Some grey ones. What else should we have? We've got 200 metres to go. I don't know if this train can pull it. Let's have some... What else would be a good colour back in these days? There probably isn't much choice, is there? Brown. 1, 2. Let's go back with the default. I know this is excessive, but we want a freight train, right? That's what we want. I know they're all a bit samey. Let's go with the browns again. I think that's all we can have. Should we have like a little goods wagon at the back? How much room have we got? We've only got 9 meters. How long is this? Don't know. Let's put it on. There we go. There we go. Just like a little thing at the back. And we'll have that as food. Right, there we go. That's our freight train. Okay, that's our train. Let's play it. This is where it all goes to pot. We're going to set line to here first. And that pause. Panic. Here's our train. Here's our freight train. Monster. Oh, he looks amazing though, doesn't he? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Sorry, I tutted then. I'm editing that out. Look at him go! Oh, he's a beauty. I can't believe you're, like, complaining and you've only just started. It's because I know what it is. We're not on the line yet. Doesn't this look amazeballs? I love that. Look at you go, you giant train. That is amazing. Oh, I'm so excited. The reason I'm excited is because although I have a passing interest, or quite an invested, I love this up here, an invested interest in trains. It's more, for me, the excitement and the joy and the love of playing Transport Fever is getting to this point. All of this detailing, all of this infrastructure, it's then doing the logistics and having our trains on the line. The logistics side of it is what is my favourite part of any game. And it's making all the cogs fit together. So we're going to have problems. I can see that. Although that's partially due to us doing some crazy turnaround here. This train is absolutely superb. But like I said, I do still love my trains. It's just I'm a big fan of the logistics side. I'd call myself a railway enthusiast rather than a train spotter or anything like that, or a train nerd. I don't know what the terminology would be. But yeah, so it's the whole rail network. That's what I love. Right then. So we're here. Now you get to go on your actual route, which would be this one. We're going to stop you though. We'll stop you right there. Because we want to spin you around. And away we go. Okay, hopefully that will stop eventually. Once our train starts running this line, I don't know what sort of timings we're going to have. We might have to duplicate the train. 21-minute frequency. That really doesn't matter. We can take 984. We should be good with this. Once it gets there. Do you love this train as much as I do? Let's hide all that. I wish that would hide as well when you did it, but there we go. We got some freight. That is amazing. Look at him. Look at him filling the sky with pollution. You're a beautiful, beautiful train. He's got some good speed. So we've got a capacity of 420. That's nice. That's a lot. Let's have a look at the details. Mediocre. Mediocre is absolutely spot on. Okay, let's get over here for it pulling in to the station. We should start seeing the smoke in the background. Here we go. Get down here. He's going to come through the bridge. So what do you think to this episode? He's coming in a bit quick, but we're going to sort that out. I'm going to speed limit all this once we get... oh, beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. Yeah, we've got some track limiting to do. We're going to have them chugging around at about 20 mile an hour. What are you actually doing? 34. Way too quick for in here. So now you're going up that way. Will he use the reverser? I mean, he's about the right size. We could have probably gone a couple of meters over. But let's not ruin stuff at the moment. You're gonna have to excuse my my excitement for just putting a freight train on. I've been really looking forward to it. Oh look, it's another LMS. LMS brother. Choo-choo. He did the choo-choos as well. Away goes our freight train. He's finding his way round. Right, let's bring up this. He's going to be complaining. Tesco's are going to be complaining, and they're not going to like me. So we're going to this bit. We said, let's hope we clear the points. I think we should. It looks to be a good 200 meters of space there. Now, if you're wondering, 200 meters seems a bit short for a freight train. You've got to remember, technically our scale is 1/5, so it's 5 times that. It's a 1,000-meter train, almost 1,000 meters. So it's excessive for the UK. We're going to cross under this bit. That looks beautiful. Do we? And look at the. I did that perfectly. Look at me go. I was hoping it wouldn't clip into there, and it doesn't, even when it turns round. I love it. I mean, there might be a bit of scraping going on. Okay, you're pulling in. We might have to do a couple of trips before it acknowledges the fact that we're actually taking food anywhere. So we're in. And we're going to be straight out and back. Once it's done a couple of runs, and I really hope food starts going there. Oh dear. Okay, well they are delivering it still. They're delivering chuckins. It is chuckins, look. We've got chickens there, and we've got bags of grain. Our little Volvos are picking those up. Love that. Same here. But the food processing plant is not using our lines just yet. Hopefully it will. I'm fairly sure we're not delivering food here. There is... Let's have a look. We're actually playing the game, guys. Look, and it's all green. It only serves here. We might need like a little drop-off point, because the actual station building itself doesn't reach anywhere, really, does it? So if we drop it off into, say, this building, and have another food line that could use bus stops, and then they can drop off to Longford as well. Where's Longford's? Into the middle here. We'll do it properly eventually. We could have the truck stop, of course. And since it's a small delivery, we just have like a little truck stop thing. That covers just about all of the world. If we have one there, right? Yes, have a little truck stop there. We'll have a little truck stop there. We're going to do a multi-drop, even though it doesn't really work the best. And then we'll have one here. What are you doing, man? You don't drop off food. That's why it's not working. Do you know, I got confused. Yes, people want food. It's not people you want to be delivering it to. It's commercial buildings. That's why that's not working. Right. That's how long it's been since I played the game. So we're going to have a truck this side as we go. Head out. We're going to head out. Yes. This will be better. Have a truck stop there. And we'll have one just there, multi-drop. We're going to delete that one. We don't need that one. Actually, that one's a bit too far away. We want to grab these if we can. Yeah, passengers is just residential. There we go. We'll have a truck stop there. We don't want to stop on the A road there. What we could do is stop. We want to be that side there. Then... I mean, we could technically use the bus service, but we're not going to. We're going to do it like that. And then, are we heading back now? Back to Kersley? Yes, we are. Then we'll stop there. I know it's a bit much for a multi-drop, considering, and then you'll head back. Right. That is brilliant news. We could have a depot here. I don't know why we don't have a a truck depot here. This is kind of the perfect place for one. This side, we'll have another one. I can't believe what I did there. I all sorts of... I just forgot what I was doing. Forgot how to play the game completely. I best learn how to play the game because we've got the new one coming out soon and I want to play that for real. If we have a depot back here, that should do us. Okay, let's set up that crazy line, that multi-drop system we've got going. So another new line. This is going to be our food line. Otherwise, this is never going to stop flashing. And I would like to play the game, kind of, as well as do all the fun detailing things. So far, so good. Food. Our other one might be on the wrong side. Of course it is. Good job. Good job. Are you guys proud of me so far? I'm giving you a masterclass right now. Yeah, get rid of that. There we go. Right, let's continue. We're going that way. And then we're up under the bridge. I like this little drop here for the local shops. Then we're heading that way. Coventry's. We stay clear of the buses. We meet them here, but we're not stopping. We're going to have to wait behind the bus there. Where's our other one? Then we're up to there. And then I think we're done. Now, we're going to need a few ones on here. This would be... say Coventry... Food delivery network. Yes, it sounds like... sounds like a local food channel for Coventry. The Coventry Food Delivery Network. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. So we've got all that going for us. We've got 6 stops and quite a bit of a gap between. We're going to go with 7 trucks. And I think that will bring this to life and we'll go and take a look. And that'll be a good place to end it. What do you think, guys? Where's our delivery trucks? These are goods. They're goods as well. We could have a flatbed. It would be nice to see like all the stuff on the back of the flatbed. Ooh, do you know? Maybe the box truck should be goods and we'll go and change the cows, the cattle, the livestock to flatbed. That's really tempting. Anyway, not goods. Come on, sort it out. Food. And food. Right, and we want this to be food colour. 1, 2... We could have it Tesco's colour, but... 1, 2, 3, 4... 6, 7. Set line all. Coventry Food Delivery Network. Now, give that a little while to trigger. But I think we'll have it. I think it will stop. We're going to go down here and we're going to get excited. Our freight train should be running around. Make sure nothing's tripping over. There goes out London. That's it. Euston to Birmingham New Street. It's the London. I can't remember the name. It's been too long. Come on. Kick into action. We'll have some scenery going by. So by scenery going by, I mean trains. Come on. Can we end the episode on a high? I think that was the only reason. I have faith. Come on. You're going to kick into action. Or not. You know, the tension is mounting. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it is. Come on, I just want to see food parcels on here. Food bag, food boxes. I can't even remember what they look like. It's been so long since I've done freight. Come on. You know, I want to hear you powering up your phasers or what you do. It's very quiet in here. Hello? Well, this could be anticlimactic, couldn't it? Very much so. If we can't kick this into gear, we're about done. And we'll call that a series. No, we won't. I will figure it out. And hopefully we'll figure it out before the end of today. Which is rapidly approaching. We might get it. We might get it. Come on, guys. Oh, it's already ticked over into a new month and we've still got no joy. Ooh, Oh, I don't know. There goes our freight train. Surely you can deliver. You reach there, don't you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Yes, you do. Alright, they're delivering food. Make sure they're delivering food. He's all food. Yes, he's all food. Do you... Yeah, you obviously reach there because you have produced some stuff. You've got... Your production's none, but you are storing stuff. And they were taking it. I don't know where they were taking it, but they were taking it. But you're not powering up your engines, are you? I'm not ending the episode with no food production. Perhaps we need 2 trains doing it. I would rather not, because that's going to be a bit busy once we get loads and loads of trains running. I mean, the other option, right, is to set up a freight line into Birmingham, but that's miles away. If we go to Birmingham, we're going to have to go via the Nuneaton line. Be the first train down there, in fact. And then we'll have to go all the way around here. We could possibly take it to here and deliver. That's possible. We could have one going that way. It would be kind of mirroring the other one. But we could have it in a different platform here. Do you know what we don't have either? We're going to need some 2-way signals. Ground signals. Here. 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 They're going to show what these switches are pointing at. Okay. Oh, we don't want one there. That's a bypass. Not there. We're going to need one. Ooh, I can see us tripping up on this. Well, London Northwestern. London Midland Northwest. I can't remember the name. I'm going to look it up. I don't know what's happened here. We should be fine. Come on. Get your chuckins on. They've stopped delivering as well, aren't they? They are using the line. What we need is this guy to start using the line. Tesco Grocery. Come on, people want food over in Coventry. People want food over here. I've never used these truck drop-off points before, so I don't know how effective they... Look at them just parked up on the side of the road. I like that. I like that they just park up on the road. I love that. Oh! Guys. Get over here. Run. Look at the bread. So, I'm okay. I'm breathing normally. That's amazing. We're going to take our first bread. And here comes the train. Just on time. You know what? I am super happy right now. Production has kicked in. I would imagine this is going to build up quite quickly. And we're going to have a bigger warehouse here. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Things have turned around. We've got nothing going on there yet. These are going to have to re-catch up now. These two. Because they stopped because he was no longer requiring any goods. They filled his... what they did is they filled his stores up. As you can see, we've got 452 potential of food to deliver. We're going to leave this episode on board our brand new freight train. Yeah, that's been episode 52. Thanks for watching. Oh, I honestly thought that was going to end terribly. Let's jump on board, shall we? We're going to shove the mouse up there. Yes, as I was saying, thanks for watching, guys. Another bit of a different one. Today we were doing some logistics and freight, and we finally do have freight that serves a purpose. We're taking food into Coventry from Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal, and it's Tesco's that's delivering it. We also want to get Eddie Stowbar up and running. There's UPS, I think. And there's also Tesco goods. Yes. What we got? We got UPS is going to be taking machines and tools. I would imagine Eddie Stobart could take machines, tools, goods, maybe a mixed consist. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's been episode 52. Thankfully, we're going to go and pick up some food now. I'm going to leave you with that. And let's turn around. And there we go. And we've got a signal. Is switched. So until next time. Take care.